Hi Taurus, this is your general energy reading for the week of August 24th through the 28th. I will be getting clarity on a situation that you'll be dealing with that week, and then afterwards I'll get some advice from your guides. To start off, the overall energy for this reading is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is about an offer or an opportunity presenting itself. For the recent past, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So you recently decided to delay some positive changes you were trying to make because of a loss of long-term stability, something robbing around your long-term stability. And that's causing you to want to delay some of the positive changes you were making in a situation by connecting to a truth teller. You were seeking truth about a situation. And that's the cause of this delay. That led to exhaustion. For the immediate future, you have the King of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Through this setback to the positive changes, you weren't able to receive any new information or any direction or new ideas regarding your anxiety around this loss of long-term stability. And you're deciding to maybe walk away from connecting to this truth teller again, leading to seeking help and support. For the immediate outcome, you have the Nine of Cups, the Sun card, the King of Wands, and the Moon. Even though you were seeking help and support again through a point of exhaustion, you weren't able to gain any clarity. Maybe you were having unrealistic expectations in the situation, but you weren't able to gain any clarity, new information regarding your unhappiness, your lack of satisfaction. Because of that, you decide to not take any action to connect again, leading to hiding from the truth or keeping truths hidden. I went ahead and pulled a few clarification cards to get a clearer picture of what's going on underneath for you. For the overall energy, the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So you're accepting an offer, an opportunity, because of wanting excitement, wanting maybe some fast changes to a situation, maybe just wanting face-to-face communication, or some type of communication after deciding to accept an offer because of seeking advice, guidance. This could be to connect with someone. For the recent past, for the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So this loss of something centered around your long-term stability is because of walking away from a situation, a connection, after deciding to bring it into your stagnation around it through self-awareness, letting go of any regrets because of this could be dysfunction in a family, community, in an environment. It could have been a lack of support and stability within that. So it's creating some disharmony, disruptions in it. You decided to walk away from that. For the Seven of Swords, you have the Fool card, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So you decided to delay your positive changes by seeking out a truth teller or the truth because of your unhappiness after you had decided not to connect to this person because of wanting a new beginning, a fresh start, no longer wanting to commit to this connection for your happiness. For the Ten of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Strength card. So connecting to this truth teller led to exhaustion because of a lack of restraint around it. After deciding you wanted to connect to this person by delaying your opportunities for happiness through a new beginning, a fresh start, not committing to this connection. For the immediate future, for the King of Cups, you have the Four of Wands, the Sun card, and the Devil. So this anxiety is around finally being able to gain freedom from a toxic situation, a toxic connection. After deciding you want to gain freedom from the situation because of a lack of stability, a lack of support in this connection, this situation that might have been causing this toxic connection, this toxic situation. Five of Swords, you have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So you decide to walk away from a truth teller because of facing some setbacks to your initial desire because of some unhappiness after deciding you don't want to reconnect with this person from your past regarding your struggles because of wanting a fresh start, no longer wanting to commit to this connection regarding your struggles. For the Six of Pentacles, it looks like you still seek out some help and support. You have the Moon card, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords. So you do seek out help and support, possibly to the point of exhaustion again, seeking out new information, direction, new ideas through this lack of restraint. After you tried to delay an opportunity for something you desire, delay connecting to this truth teller because of hiding from the truth or wanting to keep truths hidden because you just want this new opportunity for happiness. For the immediate outcome for the Nine of Cups, you have the King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. This unhappiness is around no longer wanting to put effort and focus into a toxic situation, toxic connection. After receiving an equal exchange of energy, an unequal give and take. So this could be a lack of support or help, or unreliable help, support, or maybe a lack of compensation revolving around yourself, your life, your position in this community, family environment. For the King of Wands, you have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Death card. So you decide not to take action. After not being able to get any more clarity, you decide not to take action to connect to this truth teller because of major change, a major turnabout regarding your unhappiness. After deciding you no longer want to make future plans to connect to this person because of wanting to cut ties with a toxic habit. For the Moon card, you have the Empress, the Temperance, and the Three of Wands. So this is leading to hiding from the truth or trying to keep the truth hidden because of no longer wanting to move forward with this connection towards seeking new information through a lack of restraint. After deciding you no longer want to seek peace of mind through this connection because of being able to show growth. You were able to find growth within yourself. Maybe you were able to find the answers you're seeking through yourself. You were able to regain some growth, some self-love, self-worth by keeping hidden truth secret so that you can have a new opportunity for happiness. Now let's see what your guides have to say. Any advice for the Taurus watching? Truth. Truth will set you free. Find your truth. Be honest with yourself and speak your heart. Walk your talk and follow your inner guidance in all activities. The truth is within you. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. Often the hardest thing about living your truth is knowing what that is. There's a place inside of you that always knows what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence and deep stillness to find that voice. But once you do discover it, let go of it. Anything in your life that isn't authentic. Release relationships that don't empower you in situations in which you find yourself being less than honest for fear of being judged or not accepted. Miracles follow when you take the time to be genuine. And if you're looking for an affirmation, they give, I live my truth. And that is it for the Taurus reading, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.